The attorneys representing convicted Parkland school shooter Nikolas Cruz are going to make their opening statements in court tomorrow, as the prosecution has now rested their case in the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history to go before a jury. Our Steve King is live tonight with what a criminal defense attorney here in South Florida expects the defense to do to try to keep Cruz from being sentenced to death. Steve?
Jade, well, State Representative Michael Gottlieb, a criminal defense attorney here in Palm Beach County and in Broward County, says that he thinks the defense is going to try to make at least one juror feel bad enough that that person will not want the death penalty for Nikolas Cruz. The defense is set to make their case starting Monday after a month of the prosecution painting a vivid picture of the horrific mass shooting where Cruz murdered 17 people at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School.
An artful defense attorney is going to try to humanize him as a sympathetic individual who just didn't have a fighting chance in life, and therefore he doesn't deserve to die.
Michael Gottlieb says the defense is going to try to spend as much time as they can sowing doubt in the prosecution's case by attempting to convince the jury that Nikolas Cruz is not responsible for his thoughts.
That's the picture that they're going to want to paint, is that this is just an individual who doesn't think right. And then you want to add on to that, you know, his brain is organically not at 100%. And he didn't have a nurturing home life. If you're able as a defense attorney to paint a picture of sympathy for Cruz, then you're going to win the case. You're going to have at least one holdout. And that's all they need.
Gottlieb says he does not think Cruz is going to speak in his own defense.
You want to try to show that you have a client who is remorseful. I think that's going to be difficult with Cruz because I think that, you know, he sort of is detached.
And experts expect the sentencing phase of the trial to last through November. Reporting live in Palm Beach County, Steve King, WPBF 25 News.